enforcement agencies. I'm going to move quickly so that we can have some times. So to benefit from this workshop, we just need to have a host who volunteer, or a country who want to hold this workshop. The country just express the interest to ICANN, and generally the host provide a venue and all the necessary equipment tools we need for that workshop. And depending on the size of the venue, so the host is free to decide how many people can attend this workshop. So far we have been in Madagascar, Botswana, Malawi, Swaziland. So in cooperation with other partners, we have been doing this workshop. So the intention during this slot is to share with you this information that is also a special workshop we are having now. So on the slide you have the address of the team, queries.nairobiec@icann.org. So if you're interested, you can send an email to us, and then we see how we can arrange this type of workshop. So now I want to move to another project we are working on, or that is also key information, is the use of emojis in domain name. So this is something, because of the time, we want you to share with people who are managing the CCTLDs. So using the emojis in domain names is a security risk today. So this is the key message. As you see, emoji visually can be similar to distinguish. So this is an issue to use them in domain name. So as you can see, you have two emojis in domain name at the second level of the domain name, and sometimes it could be very confusion to use this type of emojis. In the second example, sometimes we can have a combination of emojis that can be represented by a single Unicode, but you can try to use this one at the second level for a domain name, and this also can be very confusing in domain name. So it's not reliable to use them in the domain name at the second level. Also, again, another example you can see is that across different platforms, you may have the emojis displayed differently across different platforms. So this is also one reason not to use the emojis as label in domain names. So that is also one reason. And this example, again, you have the same emojis that can be displayed differently. So this is also part of what we call the international domain names, because from the project or the initiative of having an internationalized domain name, we can have now labeled in different scripts. So now people are trying to use the emojis, to play with the emojis, to use them as part of the domain name. So the key message is it's not good to try to use the emojis. It's something you can share with the CCTLD managers in your country. And lastly, I would like to invite you, if you want to participate to this project we call the ITHI project. Is a project by one of the department in ICANN for research purpose. So we are trying to have partners help ICANN to collect data, and once we have data collected, this will help us to do some measurement. So currently we are focused on 8 various metrics from M1 to M8. So for example, one of them is the DNS route traffic. We do analysis to see. So this is M3. So people are interested in that one, for example, can be part of this project, but focuses on M3, for example. We have also M4, which is for the recursive servers analysis. We have M5 for DNS resolver behavior, and we have also AFRINIC partnering with ICANN on this initiative. And currently we have some universities, like in Ghana, we have University of Cape Coast, which is a partner in this project. ICANN is looking for more partners, so any partner ready to be involved in that one, you just contact ICANN, and then ICANN can provide tools for this. If you want to be involved in this project, on the slide that you will see on the AFRINIC website, we have our contact. Our colleague Alain Duran is the main contact. You can contact him for all this. So briefly, this is what I want to share, and then I'm sure we can take maybe 1 or 2 questions before the end of the hours. So we heard from our board member, we heard from Afralo, ELAC, we heard for NPOC, and also 2 key projects from ICANN. So I'm sure we still have some minutes to take some questions. So we have 2 microphones there. So please, you just stand behind the microphone, and I'm sure you have some questions or comment. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay. Thank you, Yaovi. Let's just clap for him. We have 2 or 3 minutes for questions, and we can open the microphones for questions. You know the drill. You can queue, and you state your name clearly for the transcribers, please.
We have a booth, ICANN booth in the hall, so we have some document there. Please pass by the booth. You can find document there.
Any questions for the team?
It was too fast.
Just queue. At the back, at your back, there's a microphone. Avi, can we check if it's working? Okay. Hold on. Can you press the... Can we help? Please. Okay, you're good? Okay.
So I just want to know more about Emoji.
You have to state your name.
Okay.
Yeah, for the record.
I'm Anene Mary Ann Ukeria, a student of Federal University, Lafia, Nigeria. I want to know more about Emoji.
Okay. Emoji.
Oh, okay. Emoji, they are special, let's say, figure emojis. So you use them when you write email, or you use emojis in many things. If you are chatting with people on many platforms, you can use emojis. So what I mentioned in my slide is that people are trying to use emojis in domain names. So the message that is not safe to use emojis in domain names. But emojis is, you have emojis used generally on many platforms for many purposes. So we can talk more about that offline. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think it seems there's no more questions.
If I may add as well, actually the emojis have been subject of work that have been done by part of our community, which is the security and stability, the ASAC, which is a very important community in the ICANN. And the advice at the board that there is a lot of danger in use the emojis and the domain names. The study that we talking about is more related to CCTLDs and countries mainly. But at the TLD level, the GTLD, is already forbidden to use the emojis as part of the domain names.
Okay. Thank you. I think we've run out of time. Thank you very much, guys, for your very elaborate presentation. A round of applause for the ICANN presentation.